Okay, ready? My coupling, Mr. Examiner, shall always consist of tractor to trailer items that make one combination vehicle. We shall start with all of my connections. My red emergency, my blue service, in this case my green, sometimes black electrical connectors. All should be properly mounted, secured, without incident on the tractor side. All the brass fittings for the air hoses are making proper contact without any audible leak.
Show us the brass fittings.
Okay, after that is set, I'm going to traverse the hoses a minimum of 6 inches from the catwalk or steps. The hoses can't be tangled, cut, frayed, or leaking. As I reach the trailer connecting side, we have a series of metal glad hands for the red and blue emergency lines. We have a series of rubber grommets matching set on the glad hand and on the trailer. The glad hand's not bent, crimped, damaged, broken. The rubber grommet is not dry rotted, brittle, missing, plugged with oil or grease. Hooks up at a basic 90-degree angle for proper hookup. My electrical cord, on the other hand, has got a 7-port hookup system with 7 pins. The pins are straight, not bent, show no signs of corrosion, neither do the ports in the pigtail or plug-in device. The actual thumb lifter acts as a metal catch, safety catch, to keep it in place and properly secured. I move my attention now to the actual trailer items for coupling. The trailer items will be inclusive of a metal plate. A thick metal plate called the apron is not compromised. He's not cracked, bent, rusted through, broken, or loose. There will be a metal kingpin protruding down off the apron. He needs to be straight and not bent. The actual hookup will include a fifth wheel, also known as a skid plate, which needs to be flush with no gap between the top of the fifth wheel and the bottom of that apron. The release handle that allows the locking jaws, the release handle must be in a lock position, and the locking jaws need to be around the shank portion of that kingpin. The metal plate right here, this metal plate that's on top of the frame, he is properly mounted and secured to the frame through the series of multiple nuts and bolts, mounting nuts and bolts. None are stripped, ripped, torn, or missing in action. If it's a slider, then I'm going to have a locking pin. And the locking pins on this guy are right here. They prevent movement on the slider. I'm going to be sure they're engaged in a locked position so as not to provide any clearance issue between the back of the trailer, specifically mud flaps of the frame, to the landing gear. No conflict or clearance issue. If it is a slider, I must mention the air hose that powers it is also not leaking. There's your 11 coupling point. Yeah. Okay, sure.